What's up, folks? This is a walkthrough for the quest Epicurean Delights in Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen. You can pick up this quest from the notice board in Artemis Alehouse in Grand Soren. The quest requires you to find 5 kept sour ambrosial meats. Sour ambrosial meats can be made by holding ambrosial meats in your inventory and letting them age for a couple days of game time. Kept sour ambrosial meats can be made by combining sour ambrosial meats with an airtight flask. Let's first talk about getting airtight flasks. In some versions of Dragon's Dogma, you can buy airtight flasks from Camilla's Apothecary, which is near the entrance to Grand Soren. However, in the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions of Dark Arisen, they're actually unavailable for purchase here. You can also find airtight flasks throughout the game, and a particularly easy one to acquire is in Grand Soren Castle. I'm showing the path to it here. Even though there are multiple flasks to find in the game, if you're unable to buy them from the apothecary, I recommend always keeping an extra empty one on hand. That way, if needed, you can have them duplicated at the Black Cat, which is in the eastern side of Grand Soren, as necessary. So that's how you can acquire some airtight flasks. What about the sour ambrosial meat? Like many things in Dragon's Dogma, there are multiple ways you can go about doing this, but I'll focus on the method that I feel is simplest and most reliable. There is a crate inside of the ancient quarry that actually contains sour ambrosial meat. There are 2 entrances into the quarry, the north and the south, though you'll probably be initially coming in from the north side, which is the path that I'm showing here. I believe it's either guaranteed or a very high chance that this particular crate contains sour ambrosial meat. Once you've broken the crate and acquired the meat, you can combine it with an airtight flask to create kept sour ambrosial meat. Now you have one of the 5 kept sour ambrosial meats required for the quest. You have a few options on how to acquire 4 more. If money isn't an issue, you could actually duplicate the kept sour ambrosial meat back at the Black Cat in Grand Soren. However, the option I like most works like this. While you're inside the ancient quarry, you can explore it and unlock the south entrance, which opens a shortcut through to the southern region. There is a rest camp just outside the southern entrance that you can use to pass time in the game. By letting game time pass, the crate in the ancient quarry will respawn, letting you return to acquire the sour ambrosial meat again. In my trials, it took 4 days of game time for the respawn to happen. I don't know if there are any factors that may lengthen or shorten this time, however. If you go with this route, you'll still need 5 airtight flasks total, but it is less expensive to purchase them, duplicate them, or find them in the game world than it is to duplicate the ambrosial meats. Whichever choices you make, once you've acquired the 5 kept sour ambrosial meats, you can return to Artemis Alehouse in Grand Soren for your reward. It's up to you to determine if it's worth it or not. Thanks for checking out my video. If it helped you, please consider hitting that like button. It really helps the channel out. Thanks everyone. Take care.